Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at McCalls Dam State Park, and it looks like there's some sort of camporee going on. I don't know if it's Boy Scouts or some other group. But the last time that I was in this area, it was in the middle of winter, and I never got to this point. We came in from the side with Raymond B. Winter State Park, and the roads are not maintained in the winter, so there was probably a foot of snow on the road. We started going up the mountain, made it to one of the overlooks, and decided to turn back. Alright, here's the sign. Gotta get a picture of that. Alright, so we made it past the campers. Like I said, it looks like a pretty large group. I'm guessing Boy Scouts. Totally wasn't expecting that. Trying to figure out where. Down this way. There we go. So they do have primitive restrooms here. Hi.
Hello. You're a little wet.
Yeah. But this was one of those parks I wanted to return to because it really was just a quick stop. The weather was not great. And since I've recently accomplished my goal of getting to all the Pennsylvania state parks, I'm making a photo book. And I really didn't have many photos from this state park. So I wanted to get back here, get a couple photos. Oh, that's pretty. And I checked the weather before I came today, and it did not say anything about rain, so this is a total surprise. But we're making the best of it. Beautiful forest. So the creek that runs through the park is White Deer Creek. There are pines, majestic pines, hemlocks, maples, and oaks reach for the sky around the small picnic area. That's where all the scouts are camping. McCalls Dam State Park is 8 acres. And their website lists fishing, hunting, and picnicking. And I guess an early settler built a dam on White Deer Creek to provide power to his large sawmill and shingle mill in 1850. Years later, the dam was repaired and used as the second of a series of splash dams used to float white pine logs to the Susquehanna River and the extensive sawmills at Watsontown. The dam is gone, but Johnny McCall and his dam will always be remembered because of McCalls Dam State Park. Look at those ferns, wow. And I looked on the park's website, it did show just a short little trail here, but I wanted to get into the park, see what it has to offer. I don't want to film the picnicking area because that's where all of those scouts are camping. I'm assuming they're scouts with their families. Wow. Beautiful. Gonna get a few more photos and start heading back. Alright, so I think I'm gonna choose this beautiful spot as my turnaround spot. I think I'm just not meant to have beautiful weather when I visit this park. But one thing about the rain is it just makes that green pop. Beautiful. Looks like a rainforest. Alright, so we're going to start heading back. Next, I think I'm going to go to Raymond B. Winter State Park. And again, I've been there already, but it was in the middle of winter. They had some nice boardwalks through a wetlands, and it was covered with snow, so I'm hoping to get to see that in better weather, but we'll take the rain. What are you going to do? One more shot of McCalls Dam State Park before we head out. We came to this and it's beautiful. Look at all those ferns. I still can't get over it.